Hey, Alana and Beau, what's going on? Coming to you live from Temecula, California. Just kidding, I'm not really live. But I'm so excited to share a video with you guys to continue what we've been learning. And I hope you haven't forgotten the most important message that I've given you guys. And that is that what is most important is what you do when no one's looking, how you practice, and how you go after being a musician on your own time. Even though we're apart, there's a lot you can do on your own. Let's jump into it. Hey there, Alana, long time no see. We're gonna have to do a couple check-ins this way. I'm gonna make a couple videos for you to watch so that you are able to keep growing while we are waiting for our schedules to align once again. But I wanted to just remind you of a couple things that we've worked on. This video you can use to remind yourself of things that we've worked on to practice with the video. The first exercise, of course, is 4x4. Remember, there are 4 patterns or 4 rhythmic beats, right? There are 4 measures in each pattern. A measure is a group of beats, and a beat is the basic pulse in a piece of music. Okay? For the first pattern, we're going to divide the beat. We're not going to divide the beat, sorry. For the second pattern, we're going to divide the beat by 2. For the third pattern, we're going to divide the beat by 3 evenly. And for the fourth pattern, we're going to divide the beat by 4. Okay? And this is how it's going to go. And I'll choose a speed for you, and you can just practice with it. This is at 1 minute and 15 seconds. 1, 2, ready, go. Very nice. So remember, when we do that exercise, before each and every hiss, we want to breathe in fully with the diaphragm, or as much as we can. Don't overextend yourself to the point where it hurts, but take a nice deep breath in. Now, when we breathe in through this part of our bodies, I'm going to back up a little bit so you can see me a little bit better. I'm running into this microphone here. When we breathe in through this section of our bodies, like I've explained before, our ribs move up, right? It's like the arms of a pail. As a matter of fact, let me go grab one from my balcony. So here's a pail I have for you, and this is just to remind you visually of what's happening. So these are your ribs, right? And they're connected at the front on this hard part, right in the middle, called the patella. It's like a little oval that's right here. All right? Now, when you breathe in, the ribs move up like this. Oh, no, I let in a bug. Oh, and it's a mosquito. Come on. Sheesh. Okay, so the ribs lift up like this. Now, they don't lift that much. You can't really see it that much, but when you breathe in, it's more like this. Just like that, okay? Now you have 2 lower ribs. Now you're aware of these ribs that go right here across your body, but you have 2 lower ribs, the last 2 ribs. One of them is really short and only wraps around here. And then the one that's right above that rib, wraps around a little bit more. But these 2, because they're not attached in the front to the other ones, they're able to move a lot more. And so we've talked about how a way to check to see if you're relaxed back here, if you're breathing right, you can put your fingers together lightly on top of each other. Remember, you don't want to squeeze your fingers together, but just lightly place them together like that. And then you're going to take your hands and compress your fingers against the back of your back lightly. And when you breathe in, they should come apart a little bit. Let me see if I do it in the camera. It should come apart a bit. You should be able to see it moving a tiny bit in the camera there. It should be very, very slight. So that should be what's happening in the back as those ribs move out a little bit, okay? And then also another thing to pay attention to, when you are trying to breathe healthily as a singer, this part of your body, your diaphragm is right here, right? But the muscles in the front, or your abs that you work on, if you ever do sit-ups or any activity like that when you're doing gymnastics, that activity is working out your abs, these muscles in the front, right? That can be really strong. If you've ever heard of anybody having a six-pack, they look like 6 biscuits on the front, right? These muscles right here, if they are tensed up and we try to breathe in, the guts all in here, your intestines, your stomach, have no place to move. Remember, the diaphragm is a muscle that cuts across the body right here, right? And when we breathe in, the lungs are able to come down, but what also happens is everything right here gets pushed out, because think about it, you're squishing it, right? So it's in, and then you breathe in, everything needs to come out like that. That's the dynamic that happens. So what happens if you tense this up? First of all, the diaphragm can't come out that much, can't come down that much, and then your guts can't move out in order to allow the diaphragm to come down as much as it wants to allow air to come in. So you have to relax the front too. Keep the front relaxed. Keep this relaxed back here so that this opens up when you breathe, all right? A good way to quickly activate that, remember what we did before where I said to suck in like you're sucking in through a straw, right? So you breathe in like this. You pucker your lips like that. And act like you're sucking in soup. And then you blow out the same way. Just like that. Now make sure when you breathe in, stomach goes out. When you breathe out, you try and continue to push the stomach out, okay? What else have we gone over? So that was 4x4. Diphthongs. Remember a diphthong? 2 vowels next to each other. The first vowel is stressed. The second vowel is not stressed. Examples of this are A, the sound A, like today. Today. A. It's the vowel E and I together. A. Today. Today. When you sing a diphthong, traditionally, you're going to sing out the first vowel longer than the second one. And by the time you get to the end of the note, you're going to go to the second vowel. So if I'm singing today, the is going to come right at the end. Today, 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 today. Okay? What else do we have? O, the sound O. Boat, for example. Boat. It's and right? Boat, boat, just like that. What else do we have? O, I, the sound I. Fly, fly. That's A and I. Fly, fly, fly. Okay. Consonants. We have voiced consonants. Geez, my voice is killing me. Ooh, that's what happens when you work at Home Depot and talk to people all day long. So you have voiced consonants and you have unvoiced consonants. The difference is that one uses the vocal folds to produce a sound. The other one only uses air. But the similarity is both of them always use air. And there's usually two that are connected to each other. So for example, the sound S, just air is sounding there. That's an S sound. But once we add the voice onto it, Z, the airflow flows through. The air flows through. And our mouth is in the same position. However, it sounds a Z sound. Z, right? Another one is sh, right? That's SH, but zh, that's a different sound, right? What's another one? G, right? G uses the voice, and without the voice, k, it's a K sound. P is a P sound. With the voice is B, right? Let's see another one. T is a T sound. With a voice is D, D, D. And it's important to know how to distinguish between these things so that you're able to do less work when you're singing, okay? So there's that. So we've reviewed all of that. I'm trying to put all of this into one nice chunk for you, and you can just look at it and you can skip back and forth between it and really have these things down solid by the time I get back to you. That way you can remember everything. Here we go. Okay. All right. So, let's think. We're going to start here. So this activity, during this exercise, we're going to go who, moo, who, okay? So a puff of air on like what am I doing right now? What is he doing over there? Okay? And then who, like who is that? Who is that? Who are you? Who, and then the second one is but then we open up to an oo. Moo. Make sure that when you do this activity too, that you focus on your tongue. So these are my teeth, right? So pretend like these are my teeth. I'm going to look in this direction and I'm going to bring my teeth out forward, okay? These are my teeth. La, 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 la. This is my tongue, right? I can move my tongue back in my mouth, or I can move it forward and have it stick on top of my teeth like that. This is my bottom teeth right here, okay? Okay? So I can move my thing fly like that. I can also move it back into a normal place. Or I'm bringing it back here, so it's on the back of my throat, okay? When you do this activity, I want your tongue to be forward, right here. Okay? Like this. Alright? Right at the base of your teeth. Right where your teeth, the back of your teeth, feel the back of your teeth, meet the gums beneath them. Right in that corner right there. Okay? Who, moo. Even when you open up to an oo sound, ooh, I want your tongue to be resting right there. Who, moo. Okay? And make sure you're taking a deep breath before you do each of these activities, all right? Who, moo, 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 all right? Oh, that time I started on a D. We're going to start on that C, though. So here we go. And who, moo. And sorry. Who, moo. Who, moo. Who, moo. Keep going. Now let me explain to you what we're doing on this activity. Sometimes when we make a sound within our mouth with our lips closed, everything in the back remains nice, open, and relaxed. But for some reason, as soon as we open up our mouth, our mind thinks, oh, all of a sudden there's way more work to be done because I'm opening my mouth at the same time. And the back goes like this, and it chokes everything off. We don't want that to happen, okay? So by going like this, first, by the time the vocal folds are engaged, they're able to engage in a relaxed, they're able to engage in a relaxed way, and then, or activate in a relaxed way, and then when we open up our mouth and go, who, that same H sound, letting all of that air flow through with a very open throat, letting all that air flow through in a relaxed way helps our voice to be activated again in a relaxed way. And then last but not least, when we do both of them together without adding a who, without dividing it there and just going moo, we're practicing opening our mouth, moo, moo, starting with a consonant and opening into a vowel with an open throat. Moo, moo, hoo, hoo, moo, hoo, moo. Does that make sense? All right, so all these things. If you have any questions, by the way, you can tell your mom if something doesn't make sense and I can make another video for you. Okay, so there's one activity for you. Another one, we're just gonna go here. And we're gonna go mum, 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 and mum, 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 and mum, 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 mum. Sorry, messed that one up. Nice. There's that activity. And now, let's do, we're gonna make our lips go like this. I want you to keep working on that because you were having some difficulty with that the last time that we got together. But I want you to keep working on it, okay? Brrr, brrr. Practice making that sound and making your lips buzz like that. Brrr, brrr. Also, whenever you do this activity, make sure that your tongue is forward, okay? I never want your tongue to go back on the back of your mouth or be doing anything weird. Always pay attention to what your tongue is doing. Tongue needs to be relaxed in the same way as that other activity, right between where your teeth meet the gums inside your mouth. Okay? Once you get down the lip trill with just air, it's called a lip trill. Once you're able to do the lip trill with just air, this is just air. You're going to add the voice, and then you're going to go up and down. Okay? Practice doing that for me. And I think that's good enough for now. Practice those things for me. And let's see, I'm going to stop this and add something. So this activity is called 1451, okay? And it goes like this. This is how you're going to sing it. 1, 4, 5, 1. Then we're going to go 1, 4, 5, 1. 1, 4, 5, 1. 1, 4, 5, 1. 1, 4, 5, 1. 1, 4, messed that one up. This last one goes. There you go. All right, see? Mistakes. I share it all with you. So, 1, 4, 5, 1. All right? Work on that one for me, and we will talk about what we are doing in that exercise in the future, but just practice it for now. Hey there. So this activity is called 1, 4, 5, 1, okay? And it goes like this. This is how you're going to sing it. 1, 4, 5, 1. Then we're going to go up. 1, 4, 5, 1. 1, 4, 5, 1. 1, 4, 5, 1. 1, 4, 5, 1. 1, 4, 5, 1. 1, 4, 5, 1. 1, 4, 5, 1. 1, 4, 5, 1. 1, 4, 5, 1. 1, 4, 5, 1. I messed that one up. This last one goes. There you go. All right, see? Mistakes. I share it all with you. So, 1, 4, 5, 1. All right? Work on that one for me, and we will talk about what we are doing in that exercise in the future, but just practice it for now. Sorry about that. I was a little bit tired before, and I don't know what was the deal. I was super boring, and I'm trying not to be boring. Okay, now let's talk about a little bit of... piano. So, before we mentioned how on both hands, the thumb is 1. The index finger is 2. The middle finger is 3. Middle finger is 3. The ring finger is 4. And the pinky is 5. So together they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On both hands, right? So if I quiz you when I come back and I say which one is number 4, which finger is 4, you should be able to immediately say ring finger. Ring finger is number 4. And you can remember, look, my finger. Okay, if I move my hands around, that's going to be confusing. But I've got a ring on my 4th finger, ring finger. And if you look at your mom's hand, she should have a ring on her 4th finger as well. Okay? So, number 4 is ring finger. So we learned about that, and we learned about the right way to hold your hands at the piano, right? So you're going to imagine that you have something round in your hand. Look, I've got candles everywhere for days too. Just like at your house. Oh, this one smells good. This is lava, hand poured, burn time 33 hours approximately. Not bad. Should last me a long time. And for $6 at Marshall's, that's really not bad. Anyway, so you're going to put your hands around something round if you have something. And if you remember, that's okay. You can just remember if you like. But sometimes a physical object is nice to help you. So you put your hands around it like that. And then once you take your hands off, if you keep your hands in a relaxed position, this is how the hand should be at the piano. Now, I'm going to get out my little keyboard here. Where's my little keyboard at? Little keyboard, where are you? Aha, I can put it in here. Check it out. So, if this is my piano, and I put my hands on here, I just grabbed my object. I got my hands nice and round. You can see that in the camera. All right? And I take my hand, I put it on. If I'm sitting at the piano and my arm is bent down like this, I'm going to trace the outline of my hand and my arm with my nose. You see that? See how my hand's going across straight, but then my arm bends down? That is not what we want. Also, we don't want this. We don't want the hands like that. We don't want to play this way. That is not good. We never want to do that. What also we don't want is for this part to be straight and our hands to be like this. to be playing down like that. We want everything across straight, okay? Right? And when we attack the piano, right? When we add pressure to the piano to play keys, that energy is going to come from the wrist, from the tip of the fingers into the wrist, and then up the arm, okay? And from the back when you need extra support. It is not going to come from your elbow. You're not going to move your hand like this, okay? Right? Pretend like this couldn't move, right? And this is just a flat object. This is not the motion we want when we're playing piano. See how this part of my arm's not moving? Look at, see that? We do not want that when we're playing. We do not want to play piano like this. Like that. Boom, boom, boom. Hitting the keys like that. Bam, bam, bam. That's not how we want to think. We want to think from the wrist. Remember we took a like a shirt, or it was a a bandana, right? And we whipped it like this, and then we pulled it one way, and then we whipped it back. That's the action we want right there. Bam, bam, that. With our fingers. Boom, boom, boom. Coming from the wrist, okay? All right? And everything else following through, okay? But never is the wrist stiff and the finger stiff and everything coming from the elbow. That is not good, okay? So, that's how we want to put our hands on the keys. And for now, you can just put your hands rested on the keys and just practice pushing down like that. With your wrist. Like that. And letting your weight, the weight of your arms, the weight of your body just go into the keys. Okay? Now I'm gonna pull this up. Hopefully I can show you this better. Just a minute. All right, so here's my beautiful keyboard, right? My beautiful keyboard. And we are going to look for pairs of 2. So you will see here that the black keys are organized in pairs of 3 and pairs of 2. A pair of 3, a pair of 2, a pair of 3, a pair of 2. And fun fact, this scale here, when you play it, is known as a pentatonic scale. Okay? Anyway, so find a pair of 2, and then you're going to go to the white key directly to the left. Right there, of the pair of 2. So again, you have your pair of 2. Right there. And your key right there. Alright? And I'm using my right hand right now, so you can start with your right hand as well. Okay? This should work just fine. Notice how my hand, look at my arm. Look at it. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. And I'm holding a camera at the same time. So isn't that wonderful? We're not like that. We're not like that. Hands aren't flat. Hands also aren't like weirdly constricted. They're rounded and relaxed on the keys. Very relaxed. Just like that. Okay? And I'm also not playing like this. Playing with my hands. It's hard to do it with the camera. Holding the camera. Let me show you. I'm also not playing with my arms like that. Right? We don't want any of those things. So, once you find these 2, and then find this one right here, you're going to go in this pattern, okay? And you're going to go up the white keys, and make sure you don't skip one. I'm going to find a really good angle for you so you can see it very clearly. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, and do this really slow. And then look at this finger, my thumb is going to go under. It's just like it's dancing. It's like the hand is dancing, right? The thumb is going to go under here, under your middle finger, and then play this next note. Then that finger is going to release, okay? And then now we're back on 1, and then we're going to go 2, 3, 4. Look at my hand. I'm going to play that one part again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then my thumb is not going to come under my middle finger, but my ring finger, since that's the last note I played, and play the very next white key. So I'm going to demonstrate that again. And this time I'm going to go from above so you can see it differently, okay? So we're going to go 1, 2, right? Make sure your fingers also don't flail out. Keep your hand relaxed. But I did that so that you could see where my finger was, okay? 3, that's my third one that I'm playing right now. And then thumb went under here. 4, sorry, this 1, right? Then 2, 3, 4, here, and back to 1, right? And faster, sped up, it's gonna go like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Again, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And don't forget that thumb going under 3 the first time, and the last time going under 4. Right? Okay? Now when we come back down, all we have to do is go in the exact opposite direction. Nothing has changed. It's actually the same pattern. Okay? So we start with 1. Then our ring finger comes over the thumb, just like that. So you can even practice this motion. Find your 2, right? Find your set of 2 black keys. The one right to the left of it. This is my right hand, right? Thumb goes there, so that's 1. And then we go down to 4. Ring finger is going to cross over. This is number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 4, 3, 2, 1. Again. And then when we arrive at our thumb again, which is number 1, number 3, which is this finger right here, number 3 is going to cross over and touch the very next note. 3, 2, 1. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And backwards it's 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Right? But when you start off, it's okay to be this slow. Look at. Oh man, which one's number 2? Okay, let me figure that out real quick. How do I move on to the next one without doing all kinds of weird stuff with my hand? Okay, I found it, that one. It's okay to go that slow and talk to yourself in your head that slow. That's much better than trying to do it fast and playing it really hard and with bad technique, okay? And doing weird things with your hand, or making your hand go flat, or making your hand go really tense like that. Keep everything relaxed, just like that. Limp hand. Uh-oh. Right? Right? So you're going to practice that. And now for the right hand, okay, for the right hand, you're going to find your 2. This is my right hand. And it's going to be the same idea, okay? Except we're going to start on the thumb here too. And then we're going to skip over to 4. So it's going to start on 1. 1, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we're going to skip over here. 2, 3, 2, 1. 1, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 4, ring finger. 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. And remember, this is not 1. The pinky is not 1 in the right hand. It's number 5, because remember, it starts from the thumb outwards towards the pinky. So this is still 1, 2, 3, 4, and finger number 5. Okay? Again, that's 1. Ring finger's going to cross the thumb like that. Cross the thumb. You can even practice that, pushing down on the key, and then practice crossing over and touching the next, just like that. Just like that. And it may take you a minute to be able to do that. And you can do this with the other hand too. but patient. Just be patient with it. And you'll be so happy once you get it, okay? Cross over to 4. And then 3. And then the inverse when you go backwards. Or the opposite, right? I'm on the middle finger. Thumb's going to cross under the middle finger. I'm on my ring finger. Thumb's going to cross under, and go back over here. Just like that, okay? Get it a better angle. Okay? Just like that. One final activity that I'd like you to work on, Alana, and I'd like to get Bowie to be able to do this too, okay? You're going to go and do this with both hands, press each finger individually, okay? Now, I'm not sure how ambidextrous you are at the moment, but if you need to go slowly, you can go slowly, okay, like that. And then you go back in the same direction. And then you speed up, and then over time, you should be able to just go really quick like that, all right? So be practicing that every day with both hands, and you can do both hands at the same time. And the same finger too on both hands if you like. Doesn't have to be opposite fingers. Try that, okay?